is certain, suffering is optional. Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters connecting from all over Mother Earth. This glorious day, Casa Day, to the portal of the Casa de Dom Ignacio, the House of Love, where the medicine is love, here in Abidjan, in the heart of Brazil. And we have another spectacular day here, this gift from God Almighty to learn these challenging lessons we have come here to learn in these physical bodies. And creation is so alive, embracing us with her glory. We have deep blue skies and little fluffy clouds, reminding us of our impermanence as they pass slowly by, and that all things change. And this too will pass, and you may be able to hear the birds serenading us with their happy bird song outside. They're always cheering us along, and of course I can see butterflies, so many of them flitting from beautiful flower to flower, keeping us in mind of our transformation and that we are moving into a beautiful, bright new world, all together as one family. And be as comfortable as you possibly can wherever you are now on the planet. If you're lucky enough to be lying on a crystal bed, relax and enjoy the high vibration of the Casa crystals. And if you prefer to sit upright with our heads elevated just a little, so this energy can flow fluidly, freely and easily to each and every one of us, connecting us across the miles like a river, a current of love and light. And if you remember to put a glass of water beside you, this will be blessed, and we'll drink it at the end of the work to nourish us, mind, body and spirit. Let's put our intention into doing the very best work we possibly can. As you give, so it will be given you. So let's take a deep, deep breath into the heart center, the center of our being. Let's breathe in the future and breathe out the past, letting go of anything and everything that no longer serves us as we close our physical eyes, leaving the material world behind and connecting beyond the veil to our true home in the celestial fields. And we have so many beings to help us on this journey, an infinite amount of elevated spirits. And today we consider Buddhism. It's considered a teaching rather than a religion, and Buddha means the awakened or enlightened one. And the most famous Buddhist of all is His Holiness the Dalai Lama, thankfully still with us. And he has an absolutely fabulous sense of humour, which is very important for our lives. And there is a percentage of our brothers and sisters who come to the Casa who also follow the Buddhist teachings. So it's a beautiful way to acknowledge all faith systems, all beliefs. The Casa is an international house of love. It welcomes all of our brothers and sisters from whatever backgrounds, creeds, belief systems, religious beliefs. So it's a house of love, and the medicine is love. And Buddhism began in northeastern India and is based on the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama. And apologies to my Buddhist friends, I'm giving a synopsis of the Buddhist teachings, so forgive me if I'm a little bit non-professional. It started 2,500 years ago, and it's followed by 350 million Buddhists worldwide. It's a teaching about suffering and the need to get rid of it. And Buddhists do not believe in a personal creator, a God figure. Buddhists believe that the Buddha saw the truth about what the world is like. And they believe that nothing in the world is perfect, of course, and that Buddha found the answer as to why this is. And Buddha was a human being just like we are, and we believe that he was important because he gained enlightenment, and he chose to teach others how to reach it too. And we also realise that religion is about following the messenger, and spirituality is about following the message. And the message of Buddhism is so beautiful. There's 3 signs of beings are the way that the Buddha used to describe life. Nothing is perfect. Well, we know that. And everything in life, even solid things such as mountains, are changing all the time. And there is no soul. The Buddha taught what does carry on to the next life is a person's life force, which is karma. And karma can be good or bad depending on how the person lives in this life. And there are 4 noble truths. The first, suffering exists, which includes pain, getting old, disease, and ultimate death. And then there's a psychological suffering also. The second noble truth is there is a cause for this suffering, and that suffering is caused by craving and the need to control things, and it takes many forms. And the third noble truth is there is an end to suffering. Thank you. And that suffering can be overcome and happiness can be attained, which is great news, and that true happiness and contentment are possible. If we let go of our craving and learn to live each day at a time and not dwelling in the past or the imagined future, then we can become happy and free. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. The 4th noble truth involves 8 precepts. It encourages the focus on the mind being fully aware of our thoughts and actions and developing wisdom. And that people should avoid extremes. The middle way is the best. And the path to enlightenment, which is nirvana, is through the practice and development of wisdom, morality, and meditation. And there are 8 paths to follow as we try to attain enlightenment. We engage in the right view, the right understanding, the right thought, which is based in morality, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right contemplation. And the rules to live by are: do not take the life of anything living, do not take anything not freely given, do not steal, abstain from sexual misconduct, refrain from untrue speech, do not lie, and do not consume alcohol or drugs, as this will multiply your karma, which is the law that every cause has an effect and that our actions have results. And Buddhists believe that our past actions have an effect on who or what we are in the next life. So in a nutshell, that's the beautiful teachings of Buddhism. Basically, do no harm. And we're only human, so we do the best we can. So let's multiply this magnificent high vibration as we dedicate ourselves to growing, expanding and multiplying this beautiful love light in this wonderful mantra. Our eternal source and self, timeless, stainless, dwelling always in infinite bliss. May we always remember the sky-like beings we really are by the power of this mantra. And by remembering the timeless beings we are, make this present life blissful and infinite also. We would be lost, nothing at all, if we didn't rely every moment on awareness emanating from the unbelievable treasury of clear light. By following this pathless Buddha way, we can stop holding grudges and behold the truth of our infinite being, free of karmic delusions. By realizing this boundless giving self that we are, we can avoid turning into demons, suffering and hating in the countless hell realms. Because our unstained nature is the origin of all goodness, all love and all ability whatsoever through past, present and future worlds. Sadhu. And let us honor and multiply the beautiful, all-encompassing, divine feminine. O Goddess, source of gods and mortals, all fertile Gaia, mother of all, who brings forth the bounteous fruits and flowers, all variety, maiden who anchors the eternal world in our own, immortal, blessed, crowned with every grace, deep, nurturing earth, sweet plains and fields, fragrant grasses in the nurturing rains. Around you fly the beauteous stars, eternal and divine. Come, blessed Goddess, and hear the prayers of your children, and make the increase of the fruits and grains your constant care. With the fertile seasons, your handmaidens, draw near and bless us, your children. Sadhu. The universe is unfolding exactly as it needs to. If you are quiet enough, you will hear the flow of the universe. You will feel its rhythm. As we go on the inner journey of the heart, go with this flow. Happiness lies ahead. Being still and meditating more is the key to happiness. And there sure is a lot of suffering going on right now on earth. There's no part of the human condition that doesn't involve some kind of suffering. The wounds are where the light gets in. And we need to remember we're all in this together. If you can't help someone, at least don't hurt them. We're all brothers and sisters, all part of the same shining web. And at the end of our earthly lives, only three things matter. How well did you love? How fully did you live? And how deeply did you let go? Just do the best you can. And as the Dalai Lama tells us, never give up. What if our religion was each other? If our practice was our life? If prayer were our words? What if the temple was the earth? If forests were our church? If holy waters were the rivers, lakes, and oceans? What if meditation was our relationships? If our teacher was life itself? If wisdom was self-knowledge? And if love was the center of our being? Let us seize the opportunities of each and every moment as we work from moment to moment to moment. We have been given this life to learn these difficult lessons, and every day is a new beginning. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. And by changing yourself, you are changing the world forever, for the better. breathing slowly, gently, deeply into the heart center, the center of our being. With each precious breath, becoming more and more relaxed and at peace. Breathing into every moment as it ebbs and flows with the breath. This moment is all that we have. The past is gone. The future is what isn't. All we have is this present moment. So let us seize the opportunities of each and every moment, growing together in love and light, and realizing that there's only one law in the universe that never changes, and that is that all things change and all things are impermanent. Change is constant. What is born will die. What has been gathered will be dispersed. What has been accumulated will be exhausted. And what has been built up will collapse. And what has been high will be brought low. The only thing we really have is nowness, is now, this present moment. The past is past, the future not yet risen, and even this present thought, as we experience it, becomes the past. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. When you feel the peace of the universal consciousness in your heart, you are living in this present moment. Begin doing what you want to do now. We're not living eternally in these physical bodies. We have an expiration date. We move in and out of perishable bodies. All we have is this present moment, sparkling like a star in our hands and melting like a snowflake. We need to use this present moment before it is too late. And all we ask the universal consciousness is to help us to work our way out of sickness into well-being, out of poverty into abundance, out of fear into trust, out of darkness into the light, out of separation into oneness, one heart, one light, one love, one soul, one family. And in this sacred moment now, when our hearts are saturated with this beautiful universal consciousness of love and light, let us be open to receive a deep, deep, deep cleansing. As we surrender all of our problems, our anxieties, our fears, our pain, our hurt, our anger, our rage, our grudges, our resentments, all of our suffering, over to our Creator, the Architect of the cosmos, transmuting all of this denser energy into divine light as we unburden ourselves and become lighter, happier, healthier, stronger, more mindful, more conscious with the universal flow. In our mind's eye now, let's visualize a waterfall, like the waterfall here at the Casa, or any place of sacred running water that you know, with all the gifts of Mother Nature. Big blue butterflies helping us with our transformation. Carpets of magnificent, colourful, fragrant flowers being kissed by hummingbirds and bumblebees. Strong green oak trees cleansing our oxygen. Birds of paradise serenading us in a divine symphony. Brilliant sunshine and crystal clear waters, embodying rainbows of light. Let's all go to this beautiful place together. Bring your family and friends with you, and in particular today, bring those you need to forgive and those who need to forgive you. This is a time of true forgiveness, of surrendering anything and everything that is stopping us, holding us back from becoming the beautiful light beings that we truly are. Forgiveness is on locking the door to set someone free and realizing we were the prisoner all along. And let's bring any of our brothers and sisters on earth who are really struggling and suffering in these days, and there are many. Anyone who is suicidal, depressed, feeling desolate, isolated, abandoned, homeless, the children of the world who are suffering. The homeless, and those of our brothers and sisters trying to make their way home if they're lucky enough to have a family to go to, and our brothers and sisters in the travel industry who are facilitating this beautiful work of the light. And let's bring our brother medium Shwao into this high vibration, and anyone who has suffered or who is suffering on account of the problems at the Casa. And we always extend this magnificent high vibration to those of our brothers and sisters without their physical bodies who need to be liberated into the light, extending this fabulous high vibration to them, always. Every being deserves to be healed and liberated, whether we have a body or not. And as we receive this glorious high vibration into our open hearts, filling us up to overflowing, let's share our bounty with the world, allowing it to pour forth into all hospitals, helping our angel doctors and nurses, healthcare professionals, and anyone who's in a caring capacity now on earth, pouring into all nursing homes, helping our elders, into hospices, prisons, orphanages, asylums, migrant camps, helping to liberate our brothers and sisters, recognizing we're all the same, equal, no difference, all part of the same shining web. Allowing this magnificent high vibration now to pour forth into all war zones. Anywhere there's riots, unrest, disharmony, fighting, bringing peace in our lifetime. Anything is possible to our Creator. Anywhere, everywhere on Mother Earth where our brothers and sisters are suffering in pain or are hungry, and allowing this God light to penetrate the consciousness of our government leaders and anyone who's in a position of authority over another human being, having them to wake up to our divine essence. We are all the same, divine beings. To put people before prophets, permitting this pristine, crystal clear energy now to gush forth into all of our ecosystems, regenerating, regrowing, nourishing Mother Earth. Already she is bouncing back. Hallelujah. Miracles abound. In this sacred moment now, this beautiful high vibration, enveloping Gaia, growing, expanding, multiplying, cleansing and healing all sentient beings, incarnate and disincarnate, as it gushes forth into infinity. May all beings, with and without bodies, all creatures, great and small, be at peace and harmony, and be happy with this universal, ever-growing current of love and light. Sadhu. sacred moment now when our hearts are filled to overflowing with this magnificent love light pouring from the celestial heights into our open hearts. We are in total gratitude to God, or whoever you perceive God to be, the deity, the goddess, holiness, spirit, celestial beings, godliness, the higher power, sacred trinity of innumerable names. Thank you, O great Creator, for giving us this opportunity to come together as one family once again, to fill ourselves up to overflowing with this magnificent high vibration. And as we allow our own light to shine, we automatically liberate others to do the same. We're just walking each other home on earth. And thank you for sending all of these beautiful elevated beings, entities of light and love, ascended masters, angels, archangels, guardian angels, all of these higher beings to assist us. And we just need to reach out to them and ask with a contrite heart, and we will receive without a shadow of a doubt. Our faith is healing us and all of those around us. And thank you, my beautiful, brave, courageous brothers and sisters, for time and time again coming together as a collective consciousness to dedicate yourself to this work of the light. As you raise your vibration here and now, we go forth into the world and raise the vibration of the entire planet. You're making a huge difference in love and in service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May we be a protector to those without protection, a leader for those who journey, a boat, a bridge, a passage for those desiring the further shore. May the pain of every living creature be completely cleared away. May we be the doctor and the medicine, and may we be the nurse for all sick beings in the world until every being is healed. Just like space and the great elements such as earth, may we always support the life of all the boundless creatures. And until they pass away from pain, may we also be the source of life for all the realms of varied beings that reach unto the ends of space. Sadhu. love, loving love. Namaste.